What's up with it?
What's up with it, bro?
I'm not chilling right now. What's good with you?
Hey, my nigga. Remember we talked about Gal Gadot's new movie, Heart of Stone, that's coming out on Netflix?
Yes, sir.
Remember how I told you last night, bro, that you should watch it at midnight because you're going to be up anyway? So when tomorrow comes, we could just review it?
Fuck.
When you
You
said,
watched it last night.
when you said, fuck, does that mean you didn't watch it, bro, like we talked about?
I didn't watch it. No.
YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I apologize why this is not being done in the studio. But as you guys just saw live, sometimes niggas be niggas. Gal Gadot's movie Heart of Stone released on Netflix. It's been 2 weeks since I knew about it coming out, so I was like, all right, I'm kind of excited to see what's going on because Gal Gadot, leading star, Wonder Woman. It's got a female cast in there, got some men in there too because we inclusive around here. Directed by a man, produced also by Gal Gadot herself. Oh my goodness, let me see what's up with this thing. I got to tell you that this is a movie about an agency called the Charter. The Charter is a group of do-gooders who use technology and a MacGuffin. I'm like tired of these MacGuffins. I got to tell you, the eagle's eye, the stone this, the map that, the rope this, the matrix that. I mean, jeez, it's just another MacGuffin. Think about I think it was called Eagle's Eye with Shia LaBeouf. What was it? What's it called? The Eagle Eye? Something like that. Think about Minority Report. Think about Skynet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of movies like that. So that's what this is. It's an all-knowing. Think about the latest Mission Impossible movie. Think about an all-knowing artificial intelligence that knows the Zola's algorithm. Think of an all. Think of an all-knowing intelligence that knows what the people need more than the people do. An algorithm that can look into your life based upon your transactional and data footprint and know you better than you know you. But this device, this MacGuffin, this thing is working for humanity. So it's a good algorithm. So it's here to stop terrorism and all these other threats. And they're also working with agencies like the CIA, MI6, basically stuff all around the world. And they're helping them out, helping them out in finding bad guys everywhere, making the world a better place. You see where I'm going with this? But there is an evil faction. There is a Indian girl who is young, but has the ability to thwart this almighty power on Earth and has the ability to catch the attention of the chapter and the CIA and the MI6 with her antics that are could be detrimental to the planet. And it is up to this nice team of agents that includes Gal Gadot's Stone. That's called Heart of Stone, But this MacGuffin thing is called the Heart. It's the Heart, and they have different rankings, like the King of Hearts, King of Clubs, King of you get what it is. But I think Gal's character is the Nine of Hearts. She's the Nine of Hearts. There's a Jack of Hearts. I guess that's the ranking. So it's up to this group to stop the do-batters' evil plan to use the heart algorithm to put destruction on the world. See, that synopsis is really trash, right? And very formulaic and magoo. But this is an actual bona fide action movie, bro. This movie is directed well. This movie has decent acting in there. Gal, she's really getting into herself as an actress. From where she started to where she is now, she's come a very long way. She did a fantastic job. There's a couple other faces in here that you recognize, but we're not worth mentioning them because, you're not... This is about Gal Gadot, right? Hey, this thing is actually entertaining. There's a couple of plot points in there where I'm like, but at the heart of what this movie is, bro, it's a good action movie. This is a better action movie than the movie that was on. I forgot the name of the movie. Let me know in the comment section. It has Chris Evans in it with an iconic mustache, and there's like secret agents, and they're fighting each other. I forgot that it was directed by the Russo brothers, I believe. I forgot the name of that movie, but that movie was very much kind of a mediocre action movie. It was a decent, I would say it's decent. This movie is better than that. I would put this movie above like a Colombiana or a Salt. Even though those movies are focused on one person, this has better action than both of those movies. I was surprised at how much action was in this movie. I was surprised at the score and the music for this film. It kept the suspense up. The suspense was always tense and good. It was well directed. The action was nice. Some of the CGI was suspect, but overall, this thing looked like a big budget movie that could have been in theaters. I'm shocked that this movie was even on Netflix. You could have released this in theaters. This has the look and feel of $100 million budget action summer blockbuster movie. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, when Netflix really got something on their hands, I kind of wish that Netflix didn't have it on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this could have made some real money in theaters. Take that with as you want. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's competently made, and in some places it does better than the status quo of movies in its genre. There's some characters, like the villain of this movie. So the villain of this movie is this girl who has her own agenda of why she's doing what she's doing. She's written trash. She's in the way. The fact that there's this big, huge, amazing network of agents and technology, and they're struggling with this Indian girl with a laptop, blows my mind. Like, I understand what y'all trying to do with, you could make, if you want to make female villains as respectable as evil male villains, you got to do a better job in writing them. Don't make their motivations so dumb and then tie their motivations to something emotional. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. Like, she's come way too far for her, her roots. In my opinion, she was trash. Then there's another villain who is like a secret in this movie, and I thought that his motivations were much better. I feel like his ideals were understandable. I empathize with his ideals, but very much so, he's kind of mid too, because, the way he's just, him as an actor, he doesn't really do it for me. As an actor, didn't really feel him, and I can't really say who it is. But there's some surprises in here. I think Gal did an amazing job. She really brought out some Wonder Woman-esque qualities up here. I'm seeing her do her thing, and I'm like, look at Wonder Woman go. Golly. You can't help but see it. But this is her deviating from that and showing that, god dang, she's acting well. And she's doing some of her own stunts, but she definitely has a stunt team involved with this movie. But she does a very convincing job at selling the action. So there was a movie called with Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. It was called, was it Atomic Blonde? I think it was called Atomic Blonde. And while I say it was good, I'd give it like a C+, something like that. There were some scenes where she had some real rough action, real gritty stuff that I was impressed with the grit and how raw it was. But then I can't help but see this little woman fighting these 400-pound, 300-pound big cock diesel men, and it just I never bought it. I never bought it. And I'm sitting here, look at this 100-pound woman raw dogging these men that are 3 times her size. Miss me. But in this movie, you don't really got to worry about that. The stuff with Gal Gadot and the people that she was taking on was absolutely believable. I didn't see her there was no 400, 300 pounds, 6'9" men up in here where she's like, all right, bring it one-on-one. Let's go. Nah, bro. Everything was believable with it. And I think that helped me out a lot. Overall, I say that Gal did a great job. I say that the cast did a good job. The idea and the story of this movie is kind of general and basic, but it's effective enough to give this movie a decent grade. I enjoyed this movie, and it got hiccups with the story, and that MacGuffin stuff is on my nerves, and that villain is weak. But overall, it's a pretty darn good action movie led by a female. Oh, that's so good to see, and it's so good to hear, and it's so good to feel. I give Heart of Stone, a B+, my guy. Y'all go check it out. It's gonna be #1 in Netflix's top 10. Is out right now. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And I got one more piece of news for you. I, Jody Joe of Jody's Corner, am taking my talents to anime. NotJustAnime.com is here. Yeah. Go to NotJustAnime.com, click any video that you want, and boom, you're going to see a page to authenticate through Patreon. Click the Patreon authentication, and that's it. You're in. Hundreds of videos of anime content to come. Some of these videos are like an hour long, some of them 2 hours long. Only way to find out is go to NotJustAnime.com. You get access to our special Discord server, and I would like to officially announce that we're going to be reacting to One Piece. NotJustAnime.com. Ooh, NotJustAnime.com. Go there now, sign up, show your love. That's where I've been. That's like a whole nother channel. Right now we're watching Naruto Shippuden. Whew, that shit blowing my mind right now, my guy. One Punch Man Season 2 and some Death Note, baby, as well as some other obscure. We just started Blue Lock just to feel what it was like. Fire. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing. Deuces.